This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Greetings, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you always. How is everyone doing out there? Lori Roberts, good morning. Darth Monkey Orath, hail, brother. Captain Shrek, how are you doing this morning, brother? Lori Roberts, Saucy Winch, Crimson Mist, Dave Bob, my brother from another mother. Mark the Infinitely Tired, hail, man. Chef Zilla, Tyron Beard, good morning, Tyron, man. Me and Tyron had one hell of a show Friday. Purple Lady, one of my Valkyries is here. Samantha Joe, my other Valkyrie is here. How is everybody doing? Eris of Chaos, the Battle Angel is here. How is everybody doing this morning? Number one sci-fi, hail, brother. How are you doing? Adiga Outlaw, I'm sorry, hold on. Adega Outlaw, hail, brother. Oh, how is everybody doing? Guys, Starry-Eyed Girl, good morning, Starry-Eyed Girl. Welcome. May the 4th be with you always. Lady Q, how are you doing, Lady Q? Well, if you're trying to wake up, this is the way to do it. Wesley Simple. Yes, brother. Yes, we're going to get into that. We are going to talk about that this morning. Good morning, man. How's everybody doing? Sit room. I drink coffee, therefore I am. Indeed, brother, indeed. I drink coffee, therefore I'm. Orville Nation, hail PJ. Orville Nation's in the house. Please share stream, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Man, it is so good to see all of you today. We had some fun over the weekend, didn't we? We had a blast over the weekend, guys. It has been rocking and rolling on the channel. I want to give a shout out to all my guardians again, all the guardians of Valhalla, the guardians of Asgard, Loki's personal guard. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and helping out the channel, guys. We have got some really cool stuff coming, and it is in part to some of these people that have signed up on my Patreon. We are going to do some giveaways this month. We are going to do some cool prizes. Kapla, Bird of Prey pod. Kapla, may the 4th be with you, Bird of Prey, always. Guys, thank you so much. Wookiee Supremacy. Oh, no, they don't. They don't want a Star Wars fight. No. I hope you guys loved the thumbnail. Me and Trey over at Max World Entertainment worked on that thumbnail last night. I couldn't get it lined up properly, but man, he nailed it. He helped me out, and big thank you to Trey over at Max World for helping me out with that last night. I was planning on, talking Star Wars today. We have got a cool guest on his way. He is not here yet, but he is on his way, and he will be breaking it down for you when he gets here. So I'm completely blown away that he wanted to come on the show. I'm absolutely, like, oh my God, fangirl. So I'm like tripping here, like flipping out. Yes. It's going to be a great show today, guys. Darren means Trey is awesome. No, yes, Trey is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. When he asked me to be a wrench on his channel, he was like, dude, I'm going to throw you the wrench. I'm like, dude, no, because I don't want, no, we're really good friends, and I don't want, anything to happen like that, and something happen, and, but that's not what's going to happen. We're cool. And he threw me the wrench, and I'm honored. I hung out on his stream last night. Great guy, great, wonderful guy. If you are not subbed to Trey, give me just a second. I'm going to pull up his channel at Max World Entertainment. Let me tell you guys, I had an absolute blast on there, hanging out with everybody and talking and asking questions. And bam, there it is. Really good friend with Vance Major Owen over at No Budget Productions. He introduced me to Vance. Really great guy. Got a chance to talk to him, and he's got an awesome channel, guys. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. The links in chat. Really, really good guy. Ambassador, good morning, Ambassador. Good morning, all, and may the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you, sir, as well. Man, yeah, Kathia, the captain's panel was really fun. It was. We had an absolute great time. But man, we're not here to talk about Star Trek today. Today's not a Star Trek day. Today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. How many of y'all saw the last episode of Clone Wars? Don't ruin it for anybody. We're not going to ruin anything. We're not going to throw spoilers out there. But how many of y'all saw the last episode of Clone Wars? Oh, Darren means Vance convinced me to start my Trek fan production. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Ambassador. Now, me and Ambassador and a couple of other people are going to do a review on one of the coolest movies ever made, Highlander, and that'll be Friday. So, guys, if you don't have anything planned for Friday, put that down on your calendar. You know, we will be covering Highlander, the very first movie, and it is going to be epic. I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian. So you smell like a dung heap. I've already got the quotes coming, guys. I've already got the quotes coming. So it's gonna be rocking on Friday. I'll be guesting on the Ambassadors channel, and if you guys haven't checked out Ambassador, give me 1 second. Where paste. There we go. There's the Ambassadors channel in chat. Come and join us Friday. We're gonna be talking about everything Highlander in that first movie. And Sean Connery, from the dawn of time we came. So I'm gonna absolutely be geeking like a little schoolboy when I'm on there, because I love that movie and I love to quote that movie. Happy Halloween, ladies. Oh, Kurgan. So but we're not here to talk about that either, are we? We're not here to talk about that either. We are here on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you to talk about Star Wars. To talk about Star Wars and everything Star Wars. We'll get supremacy vaporized, baby Yoda. You know, and guys, I've got one of the best videos that I've got, the most clicks, is a little 30-second Baby Yoda video of him in the Mandalorian ship, cranking out AC/DC. Listening to AC/DC, guys. It was just a fun little video I did. It's only like 30 seconds long, but I absolutely love that. And Rambling Canuck, yeah, guys. Later today at 10 p.m., just about 2 hours from now, I'm going to be on Rambling Canuck's channel, and we're going to be talking to. We're going to have a watch party for No Budget Productions. We're going to have a watch party, and we're going to talk about some cool Star Trek. But again, I'm weaving away from why we're here today. We're here to talk about Star Wars, guys. We are here to talk about Star Wars, and I'm going to throw Canuck's channel in the chat. But yeah, that's what we're here, right? That's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Star Wars because it's May the 4th. And you know what? May the 4th doesn't have a gender assigned to it. May the 4th doesn't have somebody dictating the rules. You know what? When I heard, if you hashtag anything May the 4th, then it's owned by Disney. Kiss my ass, Disney. You own half of everything already. I hope you go down in a giant fireball. I hope some scrappy up-and-comer comes up and pulls that sling out and loads the rock up and takes down Goliath. takes down Goliath like a giant getting hit by that rock. Why? Because you've bitten off more than you can chew. You can't own a hashtag. You can't own it. You can't own the words May the 4th. It's a date. It's not yours. It's a date. Oh, my Valkyrie's Loki. Will you stop doing our job? I will try. I'll let you guys. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. But guys, you can't own it. You can't own a date. Okay? I don't care if it's the birthday of Star Wars. You can't own that day. Okay? Now, when you have a birthday, that's kind of your day. You're like, this is my day. But you know what? Other people have a birthday on that day too. Other people have stuff going on that day too. You can't own a damn day. Chef Zilla, Disney thinks otherwise. I know, dude. I know. They're so just up their own ass. They think they own it. That's horrible. It's absolutely asinine. Ooh, sorry guys. I'm like dealing with some stuff this morning. You can't copyright a date. Or I'm going to copyright 4th of July and I want pain every time someone, yeah, dude. Could you imagine that? Hashtag 4th of July. We own it. We own it. We own it. Does anybody remember Ready Player One? Does anybody remember Ready Player One? Did anybody read that? Did anybody watch the movie? Anything like that? Throw me out something in chat if you do. Yeah, corporations are people too, Crimson Mist. No. You read the book. I love that movie and the book. Chef Zilla. Nope. Purple Lady. Yes. In a word. Yeah. Sit room both. Samantha Joe. Nope. Samantha Joe. What? Check out the movie. If you don't want to read the book, check out the movie. If you want to read the book's better. They're the corporation. They're the corporation trying to take over the damn world. That's all they are. And to change everything for their vision. They are the Sith. I'm telling you, they are the Sith. What did Anakin say? To impose his will on the galaxy. That's what Disney's doing. That is exactly what Disney is doing. Disney is the freaking Sith. They are a turned Jedi. That is exactly what they are. They have turned. They used to be a force of good, a force of happy. Now they're an evil fucking corporation. Or Hydra. Yeah, Robert Pearson. Hell yeah, Disney is the Sith or Hydra. Umbrella Corporation. Dude. This is the Tyrell Corporation. Yes. Yeah, name any evil fucking corporation out there. And that's what they've turned into. That is exactly what they've turned into. You can't copyright a date. You cannot copyright a date. May the 4th is for everyone. It is for everyone. It is not male. It is not female. It is for everyone. The Force is for everyone. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. What did Yoda say? We are luminous beings, not this crude matter. Well, all that Disney cares about is that crude matter. That is the almighty dollar. That's all they care about. Mountains of Elysium. Loki, 600 years ago, a rodent wiped out 3/4 of the population of Europe with the plague. Now another rodent-run organization is trying to dominate the world. That's right, dude. That is right. And guys, just so you know, I'm not keeping Abu in the back. He is on his way. As an update, he's on his way. He's coming. I'm not keeping him in the back, chained up or anything. When he gets here, he will be here. He informed me yesterday he might run a little late, and that's fine. We're gonna go at it for an hour. As much time as I can spend with Abanas, we're gonna do that today, this morning, because he know what, he sees it. He does. He sees it. I was on his live stream the other night and talking to him, and the way he broke down season 7, it's exactly the way I saw it. It is exactly the way I saw it. I like the Bad Batch. First couple episodes, and then we got in the Ahsoka episodes, and then we get into the stuff with Maul, and So it was a 50-50 season. It was a 50-50 season. And why? Because Disney's got to do what it's going to do. That's why he's the president. Damn straight, Wookiee supremacy. Damn straight. He's the president, and he brings it. Laying down the facts, telling it the way it is. And I love that. I have all the respect in the world for that. Telling it the way it is. And laying down the facts. And if you disagree with that, that's fine. But I wouldn't get in the guy's way. Josh and Rebecca Momini, good morning, guys, and may the 4th be with you. Blame_Loki. Yes, blame_Loki. Ambassador Palpatine didn't care about politics. He cared more about acquiring power and fulfilling Darth Bane's plan, Revenge of the Sith on the Jedi. And now they're about to wipe that all out. They're retconning that. Darth Bane's plan no longer exists. All the Sith you saw in Rise of the Skywalker, they're actual Sith. They have Force powers. And the rule of 2 is going to be only 2 may rule the Sith. Not that there are only 2 Sith, but only 2 Sith that may rule the other Sith. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Is anyone else not seeing the avatars when Loki brings them up on screen? It's StreamYards, dude. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. I see them. I see each and every one of them while I'm broadcasting. I see each and every one of them. Holy shit, guys. You know him. You love him. I want to bring him in here. The president, the man himself. How are you doing, brother?
I am doing so-and-so. I mean, I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in the early part of the morning, which is a little bit after 9. Sorry, I'm late getting to the show. I'm doing my laundry, first time in a long time, and had to dress the part, as you can see. And like I said, I apologize for my tardiness, but I'm just so happy to be here finally. And look, I'm rocking the Star. Oh, there we go. I'm rocking the Star Wars. If it's put there correctly, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's great, brother. It's great. And you know what? Our battle angel Eris says, Abunas is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Oh shit! That's the Gandalf. That's the Gandalf quote. I love it. Yeah. Like I said, Stone, it's been a minute. I'm so happy to finally be on your channel. Just been doing a lot of stuff, trying to get stuff ready for the Dark Council live stream show for tomorrow night. So I'm gonna be in the lab putting stuff together, but just to have some morning mischief with you guys here, and I trying to think. Yeah, I actually put the link on my timeline, so hopefully we get some more people in here to enjoy the show. So yeah, hopefully I didn't come in the middle of a rant or anything.
No, man, we were just talking about Disney, man, being Sith. That they are the Sith. Disney is the Sith, man.
Yeah, buddy. Now I'm a Sith Lord to my name. But the way Disney has been going on, I mean, it's May 4th, so they're gonna try to capitalize on the whole thing with Star Wars. What's so funny? As I was getting my clothes in the wash, I just happened to check Twitter real quick before I got on to the link, and they have this thing called Star Wars Do Better that's trending.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, damn, they doing the work for us. They doing the work for us. Hello there, Starry Eyed Girl. Starry Eyed Girl is one of my favorites.
Yep, and you got a lot of love in this room right now. A lot of love.
I'm on my phone right now, so unfortunately I can't see nothing in the chat. You know, I'm mobile. I'm mobile right now, and of course I got my my surgeon's mask. You know, I actually I look at it two ways. You know, this is a mandate by the state for us to wear these masks and stuff, and it's understandable. But at the same time, I am a surgeon. I'm in the operating room. I am operating on the Star Wars franchise, and it don't look good. The blood pressure is dropping. My nurse's aide is looking all sexy, and they distracted me right now. So I don't know what to do, man. But I'm just gonna do the best that I can until they flat line. These fuckers. But it's all good, man. It's all good. This is what it has to come down to. I mean, who'd have thought 6 years ago we would be in the state?
Yeah.
But yeah. I look at the hashtag as a blessing, because, like I said, they doing the work for us at this point. They screaming on their own sequel trilogy. People that that was Raylos and Kylo aficionados, and and Poe lovers and Finn lovers, and now they just screaming on this shit. I told you. Like I said, man, I'm just sitting back up here smiling. I might add my little 2 cents worth maybe a little bit later on, but I'll let the kids do it for me.
Yeah, you don't even have to really say anything at this point. You just let them back and watch them trip over their own feet. You just step back and watch them.
Absolutely love it. It's a joy to see how the young kids is finally waking up. They ain't really woke up. They just mad because their favorite, power couple didn't get to make Kylo babies and all of that other dumb shit. But, but it is what it is. I mean, hey, I'm part of the old school camp. I told y'all from the jump, you didn't have to pander to this one, that one. You didn't have to, go woke and go broke. Well, they didn't, particularly go broke, but they went broke enough to say, damn, we didn't make the $2 million billion. No, we didn't make the $2 billion. Merchants is not flying off the shelf. Yeah, those days are over. Once we all woke up to the Last Jedi, that shit was a wrap. Now, I tried to tell people since 2018. I've been trying to tell people this. This whole thing jumped off. But nah. Nobody want to listen to the album. Nah, it's not why. Listen to the black man. Nah, I don't want to listen to the black man talking sense. We want to stay all in our feelings, and God bless you for that, man. If I was a 18 to 25-year-old hating ass bastard, I'd be pissed off at a guy like me too. So I'm just riding the waves right now. Even through the mask, you can see my smile. I'm just like.
Robert Pearson throws you one out there. Merch is flying off the shelves into the recycling bin.
Into the recycle bin where they belong. You just walk up there to the recycle bin. It's like, hey, what's this? Ooh, that's that new Rostico doll. Ooh, that's that Admiral Hodo doll. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that's the whatchamacallit from Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, what do they call it? We don't even know what that shit is, but it's in the bin. It's just sitting there. And JJ ran his ass to Warner Brothers quick fast.
Yes.
Do we even hear from him? We didn't hear nothing from that boy again. That boy did how many interviews he did for Rise of Skywalker before he bounced? Like 2?
Yeah.
When it first came out, he said, I'm out. And you know what he did say when somebody asked him the question? They said, Mr. Abrams. Yeah, Abrams. Damn, we can't even remember your ass name now. Listen, what do you think of the fans' reaction to the Rise of Skywalker? You know what he said? He said, "Hey, man, listen. If you guys don't like it, then you're absolutely right. The Phantom Menace was right. The Phantom Menace right, and they win. So yeah, I totally agree." And he said, "If you do like the movie, then good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. All right, I'm out of here. Fuck all of y'all. Good night."
Good night. Good night.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's why I can never. People ask me all the time, Stone. People ask me, "Uncle Nas, why do you like screaming on Disney? Why not? Why not? I'm damn near 50 years old, man. I shouldn't be having to work overtime to scream on this bullshit, but I do because I love it. I love to see your reaction. I love to see you mad when we spit the truth and you keep denying it. Now, look at you. You're doing the work for us at this point, and I love it. Absolutely love it. And I just got finished with a live stream just last this past weekend.
Yep,
I did
an
impromptu live. Yeah, you was there. That's right. An impromptu live stream, basically, talking about the last three Clone Wars episodes, and I'm sitting up here like, look, I like it. I like it for what it is. They did a good job, but they got a lot of problems in keeping continuity. And nobody doesn't seem to see that except the real fans. And then when we tell these little 18 to 25-year-olds, to tell them like, listen, man, are you guys paying attention to your own stuff? And then they looking at us like, what? What are you talking about? This shit is the greatest ever. The whole Ahsoka arc is beautiful and how they look. But dude, they're not even paying attention to their own Disney canon. And we're showing it to you, and they still reject us. They still try to shit on us. So we just said, you know what? All right, we're gonna leave y'all to it then. There's no help for you kids. You're gonna feel the way that you feel. God bless you. Good night. Nobody don't want common sense anymore. But it's all good, man. It's all good.
No one's got Dave focused and pointed in the right direction. He's got KK talking in one ear. He's got Iger talking in the other ear. He's got the story group telling him this and that. And Lucas kept Dave focused and pointed at the goal. And that's why the Clone Wars was great and the way it was. Now he's got all this shit coming from every direction, and he can't stay focused.
Right.
And KK's in the back of the bus trying to tell everybody what to do. The reason why I think Mando was better than a lot of what we got is because Jon Favreau, he's the one focusing people. He's the one pointing people in the right direction. He's directing everybody. And KK can't say shit. Look at that picture, man, of KK. You got KK sitting in the back. You got George Lucas, Filoni, and Favreau sitting in the front. And they're all having fun, smiling. And KK's back there just like,
sitting there.
Man.
Yeah, because I could probably told her, listen, leave these boys alone. Let them do what they do. She already fucked up Galaxy's Edge by way of telling them that build Galaxy's Edge around the sequel trilogy guys and don't put no OT stuff. That's why that shit failed. I mean, among other things, but that's why it's failed because you wasn't, showing homage, to the characters that brought all of this together. You understand what I'm saying? You act like you put these sequel trilogy guys out here and like they were supposed to be instant icons because they're in Star Wars, because of the name. You understand? So why would you do something like that? We don't know Poe, Finn, Holdo, Rose Tico. Come on. We don't know these people. But KK thought that, hey, man, we're doing new movies for a new generation. Yeah, just put the new generation stuff on there and leave that other old shit out. And look what happened. They're never gonna make the money. The good old days is over. And I know that the board probably told Iger, listen, man, we're losing money. Nobody's not buying the merch. Nobody's not going to the theaters. Coronavirus got everybody locked down. Listen, man, we're losing bread. What are we gonna do? well, we gotta, chop down employees and this, that. Chop down employees, yeah, that's fine, man. But we still not making no money. We're not making nothing. The fans have revolted. What are we gonna do, Bob? All right, well, you know what? We might have to sell the property. Sell the property, goddamn right. We might have to sell the property. This shit was six. We paid what, $4 billion for this, and we barely just breaking even on that investment. We should have been rolling in dough, but we chose the wrong horse, KK. And what did George Lucas said? I have a treasure trove of stories, of comic books, of books. The old EU that's canon, that people like to claim that he didn't really like it. It wasn't part of his universe, but yet he said that those comic books and hundreds of books are treasure troves that Kathy should use to make the movies. None of that happened. None of it.
Nope. None of it happened.
But yet, good old KK, she said, well, the EU stuff is there. Let's cherry pick some of this. Yeah, they ain't had no problem cherry picking shit when they wanted to appease them and to let them use the characters to whatever benefit that they would have. That's why Jason Solo became Emo Kylo. That's why when you didn't have a great villain, for Rebels, because that show sucked. Sorry to all you Rebel lovers out there. I'm not shitting on your show. If you like the show, good for you. But if you're like me and don't give a shit about it and think it's trash, and Freddie Prinze Jr. was in it, so it's even more trash. It's it's garbage tier times omega. So if Freddie Prinze is in it, I ain't gonna love it because I hate that little D-list bastard hack of an actor. Fuckboy that want to pose like he a big man, but he's looking like a homeless bum going on podcast talking about Star Wars is for kids. Yeah, all right, whatever. But if you like that show, then it's all good. But as I said, Rebels needed a great, competent villain, so you couldn't find one. You couldn't even create one that was even compelling. So you said, you know what? Let's go to the EU and pick up the best character that's a villain, Thrawn, right? So you picked up an EU Legends character and made him canon. Like I said, Disney could do that, but why would you do that if you had the finished stories that was there? These 18 to 25-year-olds wasn't even fucking born when these stories was out there. That's perfect to make the movies. Y'all act like we wouldn't go to a movie theater to see characters that we read in the book. It's an adaptation. You could change it up a little bit, to give it a little bit more, spicy flavor, but it'll still be the same. But at least you make it good.
Could you imagine a sequel trilogy and even more with the voices, but in like a Japan animation style, but straight from the EU books, man?
That would have been beautiful. But hindsight is 2020, right? Their old animation style is based off of the old Clone Wars series that Dave Filoni was running with George Lucas at the helm. That's why that particular series was great, because Dave Filoni did not, how should we say, started feeling himself the way he's feeling himself now in this last season. And this last season, as I said in my live stream last Saturday, as a whole, it's trash, because you got 10 episodes, no, 12 episodes, but yet only 4 of them is legit. Only 4 of them. And I haven't even seen the final one. I know Drunk 3PO probably seen it. He did a reaction, but
I watched it this morning. This morning. Yeah. The end is great. The last couple of minutes are absolutely epic. The rest is it's okay, but the music, dude. The last couple of minutes of that episode, I got chills. The music is absolutely stellar. Yeah, I love the very end. The rest is just kind of like, okay, well, this is what y'all are gonna do. I expected more, but
right,
it was okay what we got, but I still expected more.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? My whole problem with the very final episode is that what I said in my live stream. Don't try to force anything in Revenge of the Sith that was not mentioned because it's not canon to me. If the movies didn't make mention of it, if the movies didn't, I mean, I guess you're giving us an alternate view of what's going on based off of Ahsoka's character, and I get it, but to me, that's where it should stay. Don't try to put Ahsoka on Mustafar,
They
where
didn't.
Obi-Wan. Right.
They didn't.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like I said, you got to be smart. So I was hoping Dave Filoni, if he was going to end it the smart way. Don't get cute. Don't try to force yourself into the movie. So if he didn't do that, then I'll give it the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check it out when I get home from the laundry because I have just enough time to watch the episode before I have to go back out again. But yeah, the 3 episodes that I saw was pristine. The music, the mood, everything. You know, if anything, that could be like a little companion piece, you know, to me watching Revenge of the Sith. Just as long as I know when I watch Revenge of the Sith, I ain't got to have no thoughts of you encroaching on that masterpiece of a movie that did it for me. You understand? So that's how I feel about that. But Dave Filoni, you still fail. You know, 12 episodes and only 4 of it is legit. That's a failure to me, you know? So you was pushing your little stories about sisters and just a whole bunch of nonsense that was boring. Boring. If anything, those 12 episodes should have been, you know, like it's about the Clone Wars, you know? The battles, the Jedi, everybody, you know? I don't know. But that's just my personal preference.
I think it was an average episode until the very end. At the very end, it goes up into this is perfect. This is a great way. This is a great way. You knew it was coming, just like in Sith. You know what's going to happen at Revenge of the Sith. You're under no illusions what's going to happen. It's the same. They did it. They played it the same way.
Right.
And nothing encroaches on that movie. You mainly have an average episode of the Clone Wars until the very end. They just tie up what they're dealing with at the end of the last episode, and then you get like a bonus 2-3 minutes at the end where you're like, I've got chills. This is the coolest way to
why does it have to be 2 or 3 minutes? It should have been like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it should.
That's my whole point. If you're gonna go out, you gotta go out with a fucking bang. So after 2 or 3 minutes, I'm excited, but now it's almost like you coming down off that high. And it's like, damn, that was quick. You understand what I'm saying? So all this build up, all this, you know, hoopla and hype, and it's just only like 2 or 3 minutes of epic shit that, quite frankly, you know, like I said, you could have really like drawn it out where people like, oh my God, the Clone Wars season 7 is the best thing I've ever seen, and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's not going to talk about it like that. We're basically just only going to talk about the last 4 episodes being like, this is what we should have got for a whole season.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody going to rewatch episodes 1 through, 12, 11, 10, 9, episodes 1 through 8. Nobody's not going to talk about that. They're only going to talk about the last 4 episodes, and that's it. That's a waste of money and resources, you know, in my opinion.
And if you never saw the original trilogy or the prequels, this will mean absolutely nothing to you.
Oh, man, that makes it even worse.
Dude, it's not epic like this is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's epic like I've got all these feels because I know I've been here for the last 40 years. I've loved Star Wars for the last 40 years. This means something to me because they did that. If all you ever saw was Disney's trilogy and the Clone Wars, you'd be sitting there scratching your head going, what's going on? Who's this guy? Why is this important?
And they did it for us. And they did it for us only because everything else went to shit. Everything else. Remember when they sold the company and they canceled the Clone? We was in season 6. And season 6, the lost episodes was lit. It was beautiful. The only thing I didn't like is when they made the changes from Korriban to Morriban. That shit was trash. You know, keep it the way it was. But I didn't pay it no mind because it's always going to be Korriban to me. You know, so I don't pay none of that. What they do, whatever. But you know, they canceled it because they bought the franchise and they wanted to concentrate on the movies. I said in my live stream, if Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Papa Palpatine was the greatest thing since sliced bread, you actually think they would have been worrying about doing a season 7 of Clone Wars? Hell fucking no. If anything, they went straight to Rebels. And they had 4 seasons of that. So we've been out of the Clone Wars universe for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody thought about that shit. Now all of a sudden, Rise of Papa Palpatine took a nosedive. Everybody came out. The merch still wasn't selling, and now all of a sudden, their biggest supporters, the Raylos, turned against them. They took them a whole month and a half to make $1 billion, and then that's where the buck stopped. So now they back in the same boat. They wasted money on an idiotic plan to think they was going to bring everybody together and and do an overdose on the nostalgia, which they didn't even do that correctly. You know,
no, they didn't.
Nothing. So what could they do? Well, I see that we have the Clone Wars on the shelf. Let's go back to that. See what sticks. Yeah, they throwing any and everything out there to see what sticks. And even then, that whole shit was a bust. You know, now we got 4 episodes of good quality content that after a while, we still gonna pick that shit apart. We're gonna pick it apart, you know, because I know that there's some problems in there that I discussed on my live stream, you know, along with OG Star Wars about their continuity issue, you know, not keeping in line. They not even keeping in line with their own canon. None of them. Just throwing shit out there. It's like, okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And people are picking it apart. And then when we pick it apart and showing these 18 to 25-year-olds, they're like, oh, yo, I don't care. It's still the greatest. Ahsoka forever. You're just trying to keep a girl good. All right. It's okay. We just showed you the proof. We just gave you the context to go back and look at your own canon and see how they messed up. But if it's fine with you, it's fine with me, and I keep it moving. You know, you can live in ignorance, man. That's all. It's all good. You know, I'm gonna be like skipping to my loo, like da 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 da. Star Wars is finally dead. Da 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 da. I'm gonna go watch some porn. Yay! Like I said, we move it.
They didn't just shoot the golden goose, man. They poured gasoline on it and set that bitch on fire and watched it run around until it died.
Woo!
That's what they did. They could have, dude. We would have supported it in any way, shape, or form.
Any way, shape, or form.
Respected the canon, respect what came before. That's all they had to do was love what came before it and respect it and give that respect. And we would have held it through the worst times. We would have supported it. We did when there was nothing but books, video games. We were spending our money when we had to spend $200 to get a Luke action figure because there was nothing else out there. We would have done it because we loved it.
Yep. But now look at them. Now it's almost like we tried to tell you how we felt about how Luke Skywalker got the shaft and nobody gave a fuck. Oh, he's old. And why can't we have our sequel trilogy characters that get some shine? You had Luke Skywalker. We didn't want to talk about him. But okay, now then Rose Tico get the shaft and Rise of Papa Palpatine. Oh my God, this is a travesty. How did you put the woman of color in the background and not give the Now you know how we felt. Oh, really? Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Same thing that happened to Rose Tico. Same thing that happened to Finn. Same thing that happened to what's his name? Poe. You know, he was a great pilot. He was heroic. He joined the rebellion, right? But in Rise of Papa Palpatine, they had him as a drug dealer.
Yeah, yeah. His parents were senators or something like that, and yeah, he grew up. You know, slinging them
best sticks.
Oh,
yeah, what about the step sticks? Hey, aren't you Poe Dameron? Your parents are senators. Yeah, fuck all that, man. I'm trying to get some bread, baby. You want some step sticks? You know, and making the Latino community pissed, man. It's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to sling these death sticks. Arriba, baby. Woo-hoo. Yeah, andale. you might as well give him a sombrero. Start making them songs up, but it is what it is. You know, like I said, we tried to tell you, but nobody want to listen to the old heads that, you know, pretty much called it for what it is. So Star Wars is pretty much dead. I mean, in every way, shape, or form in terms of what they want to do. But for us, we're keeping it alive. We're keeping it alive in the EU, where the real canon is at. And we're gonna tell the stories by the campfire, just like, you know, our old elders used to do, you know? Sing by the campfire and tell the stories of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, you know, Princess Leia, you know, Mom Mothma, the X-Wing Rogue Squadron with Wedge Antilles, you know, the new Jedi Academies, and
Jason and Gianna Solo.
Yep.
Skywalker, not Ben Solo, Ben Skywalker.
That's right.
Son.
Or Ben Swolo, as he was in TLJ, Ben Swolo. You know, putting the muscles out there, got the young girl swooning, making they Tumblr fantasies about him. And now look at him. He turned back to plain old Ben. Plain old Ben, and he died. He died for nothing. But he got a kiss of gratitude, though. So good for you, Mary Sue Ray. Good for you. You teased him and never pleased him.
Yeah, you teased him and never pleased him. Oh, man.
And she went to Tatooine and stole everything from everybody. Good job, Disney. Good fucking job. That's why Daisy really don't even talk about that shit no more. Joe, like I said, I haven't seen no interviews about how she really enjoyed herself and this, that. I ain't seen no interviews. It was like everybody quiet. They NDA the non-disclosure agreement. That shit was up. You see John Big Dick Boyega go ham on him, right? You see him on Twitter just screaming on these cats. I love it. I love it. It makes my whole year, it makes my whole day, it makes my whole millennium.
And what happened to all the harassment? What happened to all the harassment that that Kelly Marie Tran was dealing with? That that Ray was dealing with. What happened to all that? I thought they forced them off Twitter, man. They forced them off social media.
Yeah.
What happened with that? Where's that
at? To be honest, I don't even know. But then again, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You got people doing their thing, and, you know, one thing led to another, and here we are.
On May the 4th, and now the 4th is female.
I know, and it's still female. You would have thought that they would have learned from that. What happened to the little boys? Now the little boys don't even count no more. You know, the children. We're not putting genders on children. I'm like, all children are supposed to enjoy this franchise. And look how divisive this thing became once KK started running the show. When George Lucas stepped away, that was a wrap. And that was pretty much part of the major problem. You know, you don't have one singular vision. You have a corporation that has a board of directors and executives that don't know shit about the product. And this franchise was better off and better suited to be under one man's vision. That his vision is the one that you should follow and everybody should rally behind. But that's a lesson in how to put together a franchise. That's the lesson that if you trying to put together a franchise, if you got a story that you can make it big and the corporations see it and they finance your film and it takes off, you make sure you keep everything, everything. You don't you can have some of the licensing, but everything else is mine. I'm building my empire behind it, even if I got to go through the grassroots. And if you're lucky, you can get it to be where George Lucas was. Don't you ever, 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 ever sell your company to no corporation. Fuck them. You just shut it down. If you can't do it no more, just shut that shit down. Make a compendium of the entire history in the universe. Put it out there. Read the books. Have a nice day.
And the books were great. The EU was absolutely great. It was an
absolutely fantastic
story, man.
Yes,
I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but I remember the death of a very certain character. I won't say the name, but I'm sitting there reading that, and I've got a tear. Loki, you know, Loki does not cry. You know, Max World Entertainment, Trey over at Max World's got to cry for Loki because Loki doesn't cry, but I got a tear going down my face as I'm reading this book. Man, they just ripped my heart out. They just ripped my heart out, and they killed off this character, and I loved this character so much. And it's a book, man. It's a book series.
I see that
captivated us.
I see that Lorena Creole said feminism is cancer for real. Feminism used to be about equality. Now it's about emasculating boys and demonizing men. Yeah, they took it way, way too far. I wish I could see the chat. You know, just having to do this on my phone sucks. But like I said, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm up here, trying to get my clothes washed. But at the same time, I wanted to, enjoy myself with all of you guys and gals that may be in the chat. I like to engage in the chat, myself, because I know you guys is probably screaming on this nonsense too.
I'll tell you a secret, man. My Valkyries, my ranches in here, which are my Valkyries, Samantha, Joe, and Purple Lady, they absolutely love you, dude. And so does our Battle Angel Eris. She absolutely loves you, man.
Oh, tell them I love them all, and like I said, Starry-Eyed Girl I haven't seen in so long, so I'm just so glad she popped in. She's still there?
Yes, she is, and she loves you, Abu. She does.
She is absolutely just spectacular. When I saw her doing her Doctor Who, and this is weird. This is how you know you like somebody when they're naturally good in front of the camera. I'm not a Doctor Who fanatic. I mean, I have seen, like a few episodes, but I'm not a Doctor Who fan like that. But I love to see how passionate she is when she was on Neurotics and she was tearing it up. Just really spitting out. That's how you see people that love certain franchises and it comes out when they speak about it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, she's a natural at this. She should keep doing, YouTube video. But like I said, that's the same thing that can go for, Eris and Purple Lady. You know what I'm saying? Samantha. Y'all ladies need to get on YouTube, spit out your feelings, and let that shit be known.
That's what we're working on, brother. That is what we're working on. Samantha Joe and Purple Lady have taken over my Wednesdays. It's like the Valkyries Day on Wednesdays, and they are working on doing their own show.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So I mean, it's just wonderful to see our ladies shine and see. Look, we're toxic male. We toxic male. Somebody came up to me and said, "So Abu Nash, you objectify women every day, all day. So you think of them as sex objects? I love them to their lips, to their hips. Any other questions? Yeah, but I can still show my women love and respect too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all around. I'm a dude. I'm a masculine alpha male dude. You're not gonna get no more better than that. You like little soy boys and little white knights. You can go to the back, the back of the room. They're there. We standing in the front. We holding it down. Like I said, I try to tell these young boys, step your game up, man. You can't get the girls if you're sitting up here just fawning at their feet and bowing and scraping and kissing their toes. And what is this? This ain't Admiral Holdo. This ain't Admiral Holdo, man. Let the real men step inside. It's like, hey, brother, what's going on? Is that your girl? Yeah, she looking kind of good, man. You better handle that, man. You don't handle it. Now she up there giving me texts and like, I saw you. Yeah, I know, Mama. I wish I could help you. But actually, I could help you. You know, why don't you come over to the Abu Nas Rehabilitation Center? We got a little something set up for you. We gonna take care of you real proper. You know, come there, get taken care of. They don't even talk about their little lame ass boyfriends again. Never. And it's like they wanna go to the they wanna go they wanna go to the premiere with the Don.
Oh,
Meanwhile, homies at home like, I wonder if my baby is okay. She must be having fun with her girlfriend. I'm so happy to be in love. Yeah, I know you are.
ah,
I know
ah,
you are.
oh,
You know,
yeah.
I'm trying to pass the torch. I'm trying to pass the torch to these young boys, man. But none of them don't get it, man. And they get mad at me, you know, because I'm keeping it 100 on every level. And I'm like, listen, man, you know, you want to white knight these girls? You gotta do it right, man. Don't just sit up here and just like, yes, I am bad. Because they said men are trash, and he was sit up there like, yeah, I know I'm trash. I'm just garbage tier right now. I don't know why I
Oh,
exist. I
no.
just see you do that to yourself, man. How do you do that to yourself? That's why could somebody say some dumb shit like that to me? You know you trash, right? No, bitch, you trash.
That's right.
Just
That's
like that.
right. Damn
Just,
straight.
just, just like that. And it's like, how could you say something like that, girl? Stop it. Come here. Let me put my lips on yours. Then, you know, just like, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be a woman and be loved and adored. And like I said, I can still turn you around and say, all right, now go get him, champ. You let them know you run shit here. And like I said, there's a balance. But nobody know these balances, especially not in these new Star Wars films. These three movies is the perfect vehicle for the Mary Sue and everybody else mistreating men in these films that they don't even seem to catch. But the smart people caught it, like myself and many others within our fandom and its community. They ain't cutting my balls off. Lori Roberts said they cut their own balls off. Yeah, well, that sucks for them. But the Don Abu Nas ain't cutting my balls off. Ain't nothing happening over there.
No
You know?
eunuchs on the Dark Council. Hell no.
Yeah. You know, the love and respect that I have for my ladies and thank God that, they favor the president, but like I said, it's not nothing I'm doing that. Like I said, I've always been like this. But, be yourself, man. Don't be anything that you're not, man, because that shit is they're gonna see that a mile away. You know? If you was you know, an introvert from the beginning, don't try to act like you an extrovert because it's just going to come off phony and wrong, and
That's
people
right.
going to see that.
That's right.
You know,
Damn
so right. I mean, if you got Funko Pops on your videos, you know what I'm saying, for like 2 3 years, now all of a sudden you rolling around here with with tight jeans and muscle bound shirts and aviator shades, and you just doing a little bop thinking you cool. It's like, no, stop it. Everybody knows you faking the funk. You know, just leave the real shit to the real professionals. And yeah, we're not talking about you or your dad.
yeah. Oh
Sure,
shit.
leave that to the professionals, man. At the very least, you know, I I love to see our women shine, and that's being real. I love to see our women shine. I want y'all to shine more than me because y'all the mothers of civilization. Shit, everything good that we can hope to have started with y'all. That's why I try to tell people it's like you objectify women, you think of them as sex objects, yeah. But on the one hand, that's one thing, and that keeps the human race going. But on the other side, look, when we come out the womb, who's the first person that we see? A woman. Who's our first love? Who's our first teacher? A woman. Who's our first comforter? Who's the one that we depend our very survival, on? A woman. So tell me again why I'm toxic, and tell me again why I'm misogynist and such and so forth. Yeah, you can't even fool yourself to think that I'm other than a man that's lived it, that stands by his words, you know, and I make shit happen, you know. But I've been doing this way before Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and all of that. You know, I'm from an older generation that y'all people will never ever see again. Never. We're the last of a dying breed. You know, I feel bad for you 18 to 25-year-olds now. And y'all gotta go through life with these types of dudes. I feel bad for y'all. You know? That's why some of these 18 to 25-year-old girls want to get with us, but I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like I said, I get in the bed with one of them and I'm have to make them change their religious beliefs. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You know, but that's okay for Jason Ward and Bryant Young. They like that type of thing. That's their speed. That's their speed. You know, hey, can you send me some nudes? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you? You know, and let them get drunk so they can send nudes. Amateur shit.
Dude. Yeah, amateur shit, dude. Amateur shit.
Yeah, but you know what? That's their speed, man. I told Jason Ward in a tweet, man. I said, yo, leave them young 18-year-olds that they're barely coming out of high school, man. I can understand. They porn stars, man. They say every nasty thing that you want to hear, and it's all good, man. It's all good. But don't go that route, man. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them deal with them. Let them get the titties out a little bit more. You know, just leave them alone. Leave him alone. You just step your game up, man. Go with the 26, 27-year-olds, you know. They still young. But don't get them when they're coming out of high school. You know, you following behind Swank-Matron, and look what happened to him. Get caught out there in the teen sex chat. Stop it, man. And these are the people that you want Star Wars and Lucasfilm to be following. Y'all supposed to be following them. Y'all guys is crazy. But have at it. When the feds bust down your door, don't come crying to Abu Dhabi.
They take your jet away. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's why his wife divorced his ass. He probably saw this shit coming. and she's more manlier than him. That ought to tell you something.
Yeah.
Well, hey. That's the way of the young folks nowadays. So who am I to blame? I got my own problems.
Oh man, well I want to thank you. Thank you so much, brother, for coming on here and talking.
Oh man, it was an absolute pleasure. Hopefully, I ain't bored nobody to death. You know, like I said, most times I'm at my house. You know and like I said, wish I could have did a little music number for you guys beforehand, but.
That gives you you owe me one. You owe me one. There we go. So you got to come back on, dude. And I'll come on anytime, dude. Come on,
sir.
Come on and do us a little rap, dude. Because guys, the first time I ever live streamed, the first time I was ever on a live stream, it was right after this gentleman right here. He was on.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You were on Friday Night Frolics. You went before me, and when
that's right.
Yeah, when DC brought me on, I was like, man, you just threw me under the bus. He goes, how did I do that, Loki? I said, how am I supposed to follow Abu? I'm down for y'all, for real. This is the way it is. President in the house, president talking. And, dude, you just busted out into the song, and I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to follow that?
You know what's so funny? That song that I did, and I only did like the second part of it, basically that was I put that together after watching Doomscott's what I called his manifesto, the ultimate betrayal of Luke Skywalker, and that's when I first really, like I said, started to watch his videos, because I heard his name, but I never saw his videos until I started watching that, and then I started watching other videos, but that one was the one that stuck with me. And I said, this guy is the truth. This guy is the truth. And I didn't know that he was even peeping my channel. I remember he was on the High Council. And Jeremy asked him, what do you think about Abu Nas? And he said some of the things that still touches my heart to this very day, And it's been a love affair ever since. This was the first time I was on this channel too. And it was a joy, even for the short time I was there. But I said I did that song, based off of my reaction to your video that I saw for the first time. That's how special that was. So I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And that's right, you was there with me, And and you came on right after him, and you did a great job, Stone. Don't I
Oh
don't
no,
know what.
I had to give him a hard time because, dude, when you came out and did that, and you're like, this is the way it is. I'm gonna break it down for y'all for real. And you start singing, dude, my jaw dropped. I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, I'm going to have to completely up my game here. I'm gonna have to come out swinging. I've got to come out just swinging from the shoulders because Albert is blasting off, and I'm gonna look like a little firecracker if I don't. No,
No, you was fine, brother. You was
up
fine. Don't worry about it.
So I appreciated that because I was like, man, I've got to up my game. I got to come up to another level, man. I can't go on after. I was like,
Hey guys, I'm Stone Loki. How are you guys doing today? I wanted to hang out with y'all and talk to DC and tell you how much I hated Star Wars.
no, I was like, what's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Greetings, programs. Yeah. And dude, you got me all worked up and pumped up. And dude, I love that. I was on with 24/7 Fusion just for a minute the other day, and he was like, Stone Loki's in the house bringing it down for all of us, and I was like, damn, dude, hell yeah, he got me all pumped up, got me all fired up. I was like, yeah, I want to go.
That's good. Well, at least I did something right. So, because you got to be pumped up when you're on Dukak's channel. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. But man, thank you. It's been an honor, man. It has been an
Thank
honor
you.
to have you on
No,
here.
the pleasure and the honor was all mine, Stone Loki. Thank you so much, especially for those kind words you said the last time you was on. It really touched my heart. It really did. And I didn't expect that. I just wanted to pop in to show you some love and the ladies some love that y'all was doing y'all mischief. And like I said, when I caught y'all the other time, that was like me getting up in the morning and I just happened to catch y'all by accident. So, and I stayed for the whole show and I loved it, And I had to give all of y'all props. Y'all had a very great show between you and the ladies there. So I can't complain,
If you want to show the ladies some support, they get on every Wednesday. Right now, they get on every Wednesday, and they have their own show on Wednesday. I might pop in and do a drive-by or something, but that's
Yeah.
it. But yeah, man, thank you. And guys, thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Have a wonderful May the 4th, and we will catch you guys tomorrow on Taco Tuesday. Again, Abu, thank you, brother. Thank you.
My pleasure, brother. Thank you.
We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.